Good people, welcome to FiddleHed Fiddle Lessons. See, I said it a little bit different that time. You thought I was going to say FiddleHed Fiddle Lessons, but I didn't. Just trying to keep you on your toes. All right, let's do some more fingering and string crossing exercises, okay? So I've touched on this in some other lessons before, but now we're going to take it to a new level.
Warning, this may be fun.
So being able to do this really well will help you with a lot of fiddle tunes that use kind of intricate string crossing and fingering patterns like Drowsy Maggie, Devil's Dream, Bill Cheatham, tunes like that. Okay? So when I first teach this, I usually teach it in a way like this. Just basically first we do G to D. Just a more beginner kind of thing to practice. But then we add G1 to D, and then we alternate. Right? And then if you get good at that, you can try it with a pattern like hoedown. Get good at that, then we could do G1 to G2. And finally we can work our way up to doing G, 1, 2, 3. Let me show that again. So open G to D, always alternating with open D. G1, G2, G3. Okay, so what I'm going to do in this lesson is just basically a new variation on that, but I think it'll be fun for you to practice. So I'm just going to give it to you and let me know how it goes. So now we're going to do this with a more intricate, two rhythms that are more intricate. We're going to start with this one called Paradiddle. So recall that Paradiddle, I'll just play it once. Paradiddle is G, G, D, G, followed by its mirror image, D, D, G, D. Here's the pieces again. Para, diddle. Alright, so if you don't know that so well, even if you think you do, I strongly recommend you pause the video and practice paradiddle on open strings right now. Okay, thanks for doing that. So now that you've got paradiddle down in your fingers, basically what we're going to do is try it with G1 down. Try to keep your first finger down the whole time. It'll be tempting to lift it, but it's good to train yourself to be able not to. You know why? Well, it'll make you better at just playing intricate, hard things because you'll need to have your first down. You know, so, but the other thing that it's good for is double stops. It paves the way for doing double stops with fingers. So try to keep that down, and we do paradiddle with it. Now put down G2 and do paradiddle. Now G3. Alright, and so you could pause and practice each one of those for a little bit individually, and if you feel like you got it, then we can start to sequence it. Now, the quick way is to just do them all 4 steps at once, but maybe you'll want to start with like open G, then G1, and then back to open G, and cycle just putting down just first finger and lifting it off. If that's fine, then maybe you're ready to just do all 4 steps in a sequence. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Cool, does that make sense? All right, let's practice it just a little bit, the little fragments of a play-along track that I've created.
1, 2, 3. Fun!
All right, excellent. So now let's see. Does that ever happen to you? You just get a little tick like that and you just start doing something that just repetitively and it's beyond your control? Maybe I'm the only one. All right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing, but instead of fingering the G string, we're gonna finger the D string. This is gonna be great. You're gonna love this. We're gonna go. So it starts the same, but now we put down D1, D2, D3. You can then, with both these first two exercises, you can just start them over when you get to the top, or you could work your way back down. There's probably like 100 ways to practice this one little thing if you really get creative and really get into it. That's what I love about fiddling. You can just do one simple thing and explore so much. So that's all I'm going to give you anyway in terms of ideas for that pattern. I'm going to give you another pattern to work with as well in this lesson. I came up with this kind of goofy name for it, which is skedaddle. I'll play it for you. It's just a rhythm you hear all the time, especially in bluegrass and old time, you know. So, breaking it down a bit, it's doing it on D and G strings. I'm going to start on D, and it's D, D, G, G, D, G, G, D, G. That's the whole pattern. So, breaking it down further, we got D, G, G. We do that twice in a row. Okay, if you don't have that, pause the video and practice it. If you do, then what we add to end the pattern is just D, G, only a single G the last time. So it creates this cool polyrhythm when we do it continuously. If that's easy for you, try to accent the open D. It'll give it a really nice feeling. Alright, so that's the pattern that I call skedaddle. You can call it too. If you think of a better name, write it in the comments field and maybe that'll become the name. I'm open to ideas on this. Okay? I'll have to go and rewrite part of the course, but that's okay. If it's a really great title, I love a good title. All right, so that's skedaddle, and basically we do the same process with it, okay? We can then put down G1, G2, G3. Then we can ascend with it we can finger the D string with it as well. Maybe I'll do that more slowly. So that was skedaddle, fingering up the D string, open 1, 2, 3. You could, if you want, there's a lot of little options you could do, and I'll suggest another one. You could use low 2 and it would sound pretty neat. And so there's a lot of, I just don't want to overwhelm you at this point, but some options are you could add different notes, and then of course you could do it on the other string pairs. I mean, that's kind of essential actually. If you get it down on G and D, then do it on D and A. All right, so that's it for this fingering and string crossing, the sequel. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. I did, and we'll see you next time.
Go to FiddleHed.com for a progressive, step-by-step course outline, color-coded tabs, play-along tracks, sheet music, and much more. Thanks for watching the video.
Excellent.
And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.